All right, so let's talk about Anker. Anker, and I don't know if it's because they made too many, they had a fault with them, it just didn't sell, but they had this huge sale on these Solix 300s just before Christmas. And they, I mean, huge sale, just over $100 for a 300 298 power bank, which is unheard of, right? So I don't know what up was that, but you could get them almost anywhere, even from Anker. Now, I chose to go with the Anker with the 60-watt foldable solar panel that goes with it, and that came with cords for charging. Came with a foldable solar panel, which is a pretty nice solar panel. The fact that the cords came with it were, additional. Granted, they're not terribly expensive, but they are not cheap for the right cords or connectors. You pay for that stuff, but it opens up. They do make a bigger one, but again, this one folds up very tiny and fits in a bag. So, but 60 watts, and I did charge this the last 20% using this, and it took about 40 minutes. So that's great. Just to prove that it did work. One of these days I'll run it dry and charge it from scratch using just this, but I think I'll do that in the summertime when there's a little bit more light out, because I think it's going to take longer than a day. But the Anker Solix system, solar panel, 60-watt solar panel. This is the Anker Solix 300 DC. I don't need plugs as much. I just need different power ports. One of the things I like about it is it's got a light. So if you're out camping, is it not on? Is it dead? I just charged it the other day. Oh, there it is. All right, got to hold the button for it to come on. See, 100%. Got a light. For camping, that's great. That's generally enough light you need at night. But that little extra feature gets pretty bright. There you go. It does have a 12-volt connector here. It also has 3 USB-C. Let me get my glasses. Has 4 USB-Cs, but these are high power. These are both 140. Oh, 100, 140, 140. Sorry, 100, 140, 140. 15 watt. 15 watt. And these are two 15 watters here, the 2 USB-As. It has a DC power in, which is how you charge. You can use it here to plug in your solar panel. That's what that's for. You can also use this if you have something else that uses a 12-volt plug. Pretty big. Not very many have that size plug, but it's just something to start with. You get an adapter to that down. It's pretty small, as you can see. It does say it's 390 watt hours. So, but I like the fact that you can go 2 140 watt ins and charge it really fast, which I did when I first got it. I charged it, didn't have 2 140s, I had 2 100s, and it showed both. What I like is the fact that it shows you what's going on the screen. There's also associated app that allows you to monitor what's going on if you're someone who does that. But I care about how much voltage is being used, make sure I'm charging correctly. But I like the fact that I can monitor the wattages to see if something's actually charging or the light is just on. I don't know how many times we've run into that is we plug something in, it looks like it's charging, and it's just not. Is it fully charged? I don't know, but I can look at the wattage and say, yep, it's not taking any more watts. It is charged, and there's no light. So the Anker Solix C300 DC is pretty slick. And again, I'm not going to go into does it meet all its stated claims. There are 1,000 people out there who will take you into the nuts and bolts of something and whether or not it's performing at 98% or 87%. It works for me. I use it for charging my cameras and stuff when I'm out. I never run out of power. And while it could fit in my box if need be, I just don't. I have one of those Anker Prime power banks that I also carry in my bag, but between this and that, I'm good with power. I can run all night on stuff, and then solar charge the next day. I'm hoping I'll be able to recharge it in one day, but we'll find out later in the year. So anyway, that's the solar Anker Solix C300. I like it. I recommend it. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in.